Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Oklahoma City Water Utilities Trust. The minutes of the October 22nd, 2019 meeting have been handed out, and I would like a motion to approve them or questions. It's been moved. Is there a second? Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. We have a number of items under the consent docket, and unless there is discussion requested for any single item, I would recognize a motion that we approve them all. Are there any reasons anybody would like to talk about any individual ones? Seeing none, it's been moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. There does not seem to be a concurrence docket, but there is an item for individual consideration, cooperative agreement with the City of Oklahoma City and the City of Atoka to allow reimbursement to the City of Atoka for certain professional services, bidding and award process services, and contract administration services to construct projects WM0230, Boat Ramp and Courtesy Dock, East Atoka Lake Road, and WM0260, Watershed Management, Fire Breaks, and Erosion Control, Lake Atoka Reservation. Are there any questions or comments? It's been moved. Is there a second? Been moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Any items from trustees? General Manager report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have nothing to report, but we do have a presentation today. Andrew Mishler is going to give us an update on the Spillway rehab project.
Thank you, sir. Like I said, my name is Andrew Mishler. Update on the 864 Atoka Dam and Spillway project that's going on at the lake here. Some background information on the existing structure there. It's an earthen dam that was constructed in 1958. The top of the elevation of the dam is 600 feet above elevation, and the spillway elevation is at elevation 590. With our construction, the top of the dam elevation is going to be raised to elevation 607 to meet the new probable maximum flood levels, and the spillway elevation will remain at 590. So this picture is from a drone taken of our construction site. Some aspects of the work that we have going on right now are the new OG crest is being constructed right now. Work continues on the left side of the picture here, the new phase 1 chute wall and concrete slabs, as well as work down here at the stilling basin. The RCC, roller compacted concrete, is started to be constructed here as excavation continues, as well as work at the far south end of the lake. We are building a new berm down there to also protect from the probable maximum flood levels. Here's a picture of that south end berm. It's going to also be going, like I said, up to elevation 607. As we excavate material from the construction site, it gets processed, and then that usable material comes down here, and we compact it for lifts for that berm. Current lake levels right now, last week we had some rains down there. The lake level is back up to our current construction spillway elevation of 585 right here. We've actually put in a temporary berm across the spillway to give us a little bit of extra freeboard as we are doing some work in the existing spillway chute, and I have some pictures. You can see some of that work going on here. This is a picture of the OG crest itself. In the background, you can see the intricate formwork that they use, and here you can see the curved form feature of the OG crest itself. This picture is looking south along the phase 1 chute construction. You can see the slabs going in. On the right side of the picture, you can see this is the existing chute and the other existing chute wall. The new chute will actually be all the way across both of these chutes combined. So we're actually doubling the width of the existing chute with this work. Here's another picture of that same concrete work going on. On the left side, you can see the new chute wall being constructed here. This is approximately 25 feet high in this section, and you can compare that to the existing chute here on the right side of the picture wall. This is part of the Phase 2 construction that we have started. We are doing some stabilization of the rock face up here, and work is being done on the existing chute as we are excavating and removing some of the existing chute walls for that construction. Here you can see that right now we're demoing out the concrete of that chute wall, and then we'll excavate this earth out and pour our new wall up against that rock. On the right side of the picture, you can see the temporary bulkhead that's being installed as we're transitioning from Phase 1 of the chute construction to Phase 2. We'll have these bulkheads to keep water over onto the new Phase 1 section of the chute while we're doing the second phase. This is part of the RCC, the roller compacted concrete work. At the bottom end of the chute, near the stilling basin, we've completed much of the foundation prep, concrete slabs here, and we've also got the drainage vault and bypass line to move water that's collected behind the RCC wall into the stilling basin whenever it's complete. The forms are being installed here, and you can see some of that work is going on the north end of the picture here. All the RCC is actually done during the night phase of the work. We have two construction phases so that we can do actual structural concrete on the walls and the slabs itself, and then the RCC work is done at night while we can. And here's a good representation of the final project that we can expect down here in the bottom left of this slide, and the existing condition prior to the project. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, this project was scheduled to be finished at the end of this month. I don't know if you all have been watching the weather throughout this past year, but we had our average annual rainfall by June of this year. So we've had a little extra rain down there, and they've had some challenges, so we've had to extend the project. The projected completion date is now somewhere late spring. So what we're going to try to do is, well, actually it's April 1. They wanted late spring, but we told them April 1, we're going to start filling the lake back up again. So that's their new target date, so that we can make sure that we capture the spring rains and we keep the lake full. So they are a bit behind schedule, but hopefully they'll get caught back up soon. That's all I have.
Any other questions or comments? Any citizens to be heard? Seeing none, we're adjourned.